Is this thing on? Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247, and as always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Ooh, baby, all right. So, we have a big show today. We have a lot to talk about. I mean, a lot. Some of them, not too much, but I'm gonna do the shout outs and everything else and trying not to curse as much, but still is an adult party show and everything. So thank you for tuning in and welcoming me into your home. Get comfortable here. There we go. Now I'm in the shot. Gotta see this. So let's do the shout outs that we always do and love because you love it just the same. Absolute Talk with Josh Albert. You can check him out on iTunes. Download the Podbean app on your phone. Download it today. You can also check out the website absolutetalk.podbean.com. Awesome podcast. You'll love it just as much as I do. Definitely worth checking out. Josh, how you doing, buddy? Hope you have a great weekend. And, of course, everybody over at Gamer Geeks and Gamer Pros and Hobbies over on Facebook. Check them out. We always have a good time. And you'll have a good time, too. Just tell them Tom Dog sent ya. And I'm not going to do the plugs tonight because there's a reason why I'm doing it. Because in one of the topics that I'm going to be talking about. Okay. One of the topics I'm going to be talking about will tie into the plug and everything like that. So yeah. You'll know why later. However, there is one thing I will not forget to do, and that's the episode brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can also trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this wonderful, wonderful store, as well as a list of events that they have going on, you can check them out on their website for directions and events and everything else in between. You can check it out at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. And this episode is also brought to you by the She Bean Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the downright uplift YB. Awesome beer. You'll love it too. Check them out on their website, shebeanbrewing.com. If you happen to be, also if you in the Connecticut area, definitely worth check this out. Or if you plan on vacationing in Connecticut as well too, definitely worth checking out. You can also follow them on their social media apps, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's great. Or you can download the Untapped app today. Do so. You'll love it. So, yeah. So before we get started, I want to address a little something that that a lot of the subscribers have been noticing too on the lack of Tom Dog unboxes. So, as you know, we're in the month of August, and apparently we've ran into a standstill. As you know, the last unboxing we did was last month. As you well know, and that unboxing was April's box, Showdown, and if you haven't seen that video, do so. It's already up there. But unfortunately, I have some sad news to tell you. Effective immediately, Tom Dog Unboxes is going to be put on hold for a while. The reason being is just that I'm sure word has been going out that Loot Crate is suffering, and lately I noticed, I'm sure everybody has noticed for the past month or so, since last month as well too, I don't shout them out. I don't shout them out as much as I used to. When I do the plugs that I always do with Funko, and their subscription boxes, which is tremendous. Which is awesome. You guys should check them out. As I said, Funko.com. But so there's your cheap plug for that. But I'm sure you all have noticed about that I've stopped plugging Loot Crate, because basically they've been delaying a lot with their boxes. A lot of the customers, including myself, have been waiting on boxes since April. And at the time, nobody really knows what's been going on. I had a couple of friends on Gamer Geeks tell me about it, and tell me about what's going on with Loot Crate, because at the time, because at the time I didn't know what was going on, and I was basically about to do a rant on about Loot Crate, in a clean manner, to let them know where I stood. I addressed this before about saying that I canceled their subscription, and I said that if whatever boxes I get. I don't know, but the writing was on the wall, and I saw a video from Boogie earlier today, addressing what's been going on with Loot Crate, because Loot Crate has been a sponsor to Boogie for many months, and I think even years. And he addressed the issue, what was going on as well too. And apparently the Loot Crate is under Chapter 11, which is, in technical terms, bankruptcy. And this has come to a shock to all who didn't know, including myself. But for some, not as much. However, there are boxes that are still out there that needs to get to the customers. And I haven't really seen much of a post from Loot Crate as much as they should have, and I think that on Facebook and Twitter they should have address some issues. I'm just saying, instead of having to go to their website and saying, "Hey, this is what's going on." But apparently that is the issue, and they laid off hundreds of workers because of it, and they're trying their best to send them out, and I think they're also selling the company to people who want to do business with that, to try to stay afloat financially. So this has come to a surprise, and at the time I didn't know what was going on, also, but what I did do, and I had no choice but to do that, was, reach out to the support team and say, "Listen, I'm not getting these boxes. Keep them. I want my money back." And that's what they did. They refunded me on a couple of boxes, and I think there's one still floating out there, not as a refund, but as a box that I should still be getting. I don't know if I'm going to get that or not. I don't know. And if I does, that will probably be the last unboxing that I do in terms of unboxing for Loot Crate. Now, I mean, if that comes, that comes. So, so that is to be seen. And then of course I'll do that unboxing once I get some sort of box coming in. So I don't know at this point. So as far as Tom Dog, the show itself, Tom Dog Unboxes, is concerned, that Loot Crate theme is canceled. Okay. But I have done some unboxing specials that I have done in the past. Most recently was the two mystery boxes from the Funko mystery boxes that GameStop had. Those were the last special unboxings that I did, which was back in, I would say I think around April. I think around April, I believe. One of those. So, so yeah, that's back in April was, I believe, that last one I did. And so what's going to happen is that those special unboxings, sorry, I forgot to turn the volume on my phone. That was my fault. The Tom Dog Unboxes Special Edition is going to be converted into just Tom Dog Unboxes. So whatever, if I get some sort of box, like if I go to Target or Walmart or whatever, and or even GameStop for that matter, because I know there's one box I do want to pick up at Walmart. I mean, not at Walmart, but at GameStop, which I might go, which I may go tomorrow if I have the money. And that is the Ghostbusters box. I definitely want to do. I want to do the unboxing for that one. It's something I definitely want to do. So once I do get that box, I am going to do that unboxing once I get it. So yeah, that's going to be not so the Tom Dog So just to reiterate, that the Tom Dog Unboxes Special Edition will no longer be known as the Special Edition. It's going to be known as Tom Dog Unboxes. So we had to get rid of the Loot Crate unboxings. I'm still keeping them up there. I'm still keeping. Don't get me wrong. The playlists are still going to be there, for everyone to see, and I'm probably going to make a different playlist. Like re-edit the playlist. And then maybe do like and then maybe collab some of the other unboxings, some of the the unboxings that I've done, and in terms of the Loot Crate, and do like the best of series, and I'll just copy and paste and make a playlist of that. It's like the best, the best of Tom Dog Unboxes Loot Crate, and because there's so many I've done. So yeah, and this was supposed to be my fifth. This was supposed to be the 5th year, and it's sad. And we were on its 5th year of doing the unboxing Loot Crate stuff, and it's sad to see it go. I mean, I really don't want to see it go, but as I always said, it is what it is, and so if I find some other subscription service that does boxes, I'm gonna try my best to find one suitable enough. But as far as Loot Crate, I guess, best to all the employees there. Best of luck in all your future endeavors. Pretty much. Your boxes, the boxes that I did get were amazing, with the except for one box, which was my last unboxing that I did a month ago, and as I said, I hate to see something like that end, but gotta do what you gotta do, and somewhere down the line, a phoenix will rise in the ashes and everything, and I'll be able to unbox something else, and everybody's probably wondering, well, why don't you go back to doing the Funko boxes? Well, I have no problem with that. However, the only problem that I had is that the boxes were getting a little bit pricey, so I had to cut back. So, I mean, if I do decide later on down the road to do another one of those, I might, maybe instead of doing Star Wars, I'll probably do like Marvel or DC or the Disney treasures. I don't know. Or maybe mix it up a little bit, like do like a rotation. I don't know. So, I mean, it's tough, it really is. But it really is tough, and but yeah, well, but once I get some once whatever box I see in the stores or anything like that, I'm definitely going to pick them up and do it that way. I did see some boxes I do want to get, Ghostbusters being one of them. I think there was like a Rick and Morty one I saw, the Loot Crate themed ones. There were some other Loot Crate themed ones, but a lot I already have. There's like, the sci-fi. There was like a sci-fi one, a video game one. A lot of that I already have, so it's no use unboxing those, because most of the items that I have is already up. It's up here on my display, so there's no need for that. And if I do want to get something, I'll probably just order somehow. But I gotta make do what we got. But as far as there are some boxes that I saw at GameStop and at Walmart and at Target that I do want to get, and I want to do those unboxings as soon as I can, and then maybe even do some other unboxings as well too. If I can. So also too, this could help out a lot too. If you know of any good subscription boxes, that are out there, feel free to post in the comments section. Feel free to post them in the comments section, and I'll check them out. And I'll even reach out to Boogie too, and everything, and see what he would recommend too. But I know he's currently busy looking for an alternative to Loot Crate. So, and I know he's going to be posting a video once that comes up. So I'll be looking out for that. So yeah, Loot Crate. Again, I hate to see you go, but I hope you do get to bounce back. I hope so, because Chapter 11 is not a good thing, and I'll probably explain more about it in a future episode. But for right now, best of luck to you guys. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get on to the rest of the program. So now I forgot the topics that I was going to be talking about. Don't you hate that? Well, it's time for me to look at the description. Time for me to look at the description. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this would help. Because I don't want to hear me echo. That's one thing I hate. I hate that echo. So let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. So yeah, Twitch versus Ninja. So yeah, that is an issue, because I'm sure everybody is aware of what happened. I believe it was last week. Let's see if I got it down here. Because I follow Ninja on Twitter and on Mixer. I mean, everybody knows about what has happened. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm just like unprepared. So, anyways, so yeah, everybody knows that Ninja's on Mixer right now. You can check him out on Mixer. Big shout out to Ninja. Made a nice, got a nice little deal with Mixer. Changed it up a little bit. I don't see nothing wrong with it. In spite what everybody thinks of the contrary. I think it's a good. It's still a good move for him, because Mixer doesn't really get that much exposure lately, and for snagging, for getting Ninja on board, and giving him like a professional athlete money, I think it's also pretty good too. Like, would you get like a really well-known famous pro athlete? I'm just saying, putting it out there. But But it's a good move. It's a good move and everything, and he's actually doing really well on Mixer, which is really great. And I mean, I like Ninja. He's a really cool guy. He's really, his videos are amazing. There's no way I can be better than him at Fortnite because I suck at it. So, I know Ninja will take me to the park on that one. He would just like he would like own me. He would. Nothing wrong with that. It's all in good fun. I wouldn't even have a chance. Come to think about it, I think I might have got he might have taken me to school on several occasions. I haven't even looked on the board there and everything. I don't know. Anyways, so because Ninja's no longer on Twitch, apparently something was going on with his Twitch account that was going on in there. Now he hasn't been on there and everything, but Twitch recommended something on his page, and what it was porn. It was porn, and when Ninja heard about that, found out about it, he was upset. Obviously he was upset, and he's trying to take it down, and he posted a video on Twitter about that situation and everything, and I don't blame him for being mad at all. I mean, Twitch, you kind of messed up there. You're supposed to be, it's funny how you're supposed to be against the the sexuality and the lewdness that was going on in the past, that you changed your format and everything, and you kind of put the boot to it. Like if a nipple is showing, if an accidental nipple shows off, like a nip slip, still you address the situation and you just go ahead and ban them. Mostly to the female. I mean, God forbid I do a video on Twitch, and then my man boobs show up on camera and everything like that, and then next thing you know, I'm banned. So, which I'm surprised that I'm not getting in trouble for just doing this. But anyways, so yeah, this is a real issue and everything, and luckily Twitch caught sight of it and they took it down, but still the damage was done. Is that the fact that people did catch on to it, and why is there porn being recommended on their site anyways, knowing that there's a ban on sexual content and nakedness, especially for, as I said before, if there's a stream, someone streaming and there's some an accidental nude boob slip, or God forbid a penis shows up here and there, or guy forget, or that one incident where a guy forgets that his camera was on, and he started beating off during on the live stream, and he didn't realize the camera was still rolling and everything like that, and he started beating off. I didn't see it or anything like that, but still, I mean, but then again, nobody did, because I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, you didn't see. You didn't see anything. Thank God. But his facial expression was like, told the story, and his arm movement told the story as well too. So yeah. But yeah, and then I don't know. I mean, I like Twitch. It's just that there's some stuff going on there. We all know that Dr. Disrespect got into a little bit of trouble for what he did at E3. You know, doing a live stream in a public bathroom, which is a huge no. And you know, there were little kids present, which I can understand. And yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I mean, everybody can, you know, people can defend it all they want. It's just the fact that it happened. You know, you can't justify. You know, you can't justify anything like that. You just can't. And no matter, you know, you can defend it. Okay. I mean, you can defend it all you want, but you have to understand it. You know, if you're streaming in a bathroom, you got to make sure, you know, number one, who wants to see you take a shit or whatever. But at the same time, why would you want to film? Why would you want to live stream in a bathroom? That's just gross. I mean, it really is. I mean, under California in California law was right about that, because you're not supposed to do that, because you know, public indecency. You know, and it's an invasion of privacy. No matter how you look at it, it's an invasion of privacy. If someone's taking a piss or a shit, why would you want to do a live stream in the bathroom? I mean, it's public and, you know, it's public and decent. Plus, also, there's children around. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? I mean, because then that's going to make, you know, even though in the video, in the alleged, you know, the video, I didn't see it, but you know, what if a kid turned around and his dingling shows up on camera? That's gonna make Dr. Disrespect look bad, because of the fact that you know, kid showed his you know, turned around and showed his pee-pee in front of the camera behind Dr. and it's going to make Dr. Disrespect look like a pedophile. You get what I'm saying? There you go. So yeah, bad move. And what if it was what if in the bathroom there was some, you know, there was like two men having, you know, making out in the bathroom too? You know, again, invasion of privacy. Seriously. So Twitch did what they had to do, and they had to do that. And then Dr. Disrespect is going to come back with a new under a new name, you know, with a new name on his channel and everything like that. So see what happens. But then there's one that really that's still catching controversy. Amifa, I think, Tifa, or whatever. I forget. I'm gonna have to go way down the list here. I have to go way down the list here, because I know I did share it when word got out. I think this was in July. I think. Jesus. So I know I shared it. I know I did. I apologize, folks, but Why would anybody want to acknowledge the anniversary of the Blair Witch Project movie? And don't get me wrong, that movie was alright, but the sequel sucked. The less we talk about that movie, the better. Oh shit. I went way down the list. Damn. I thought I shared it. I could have sworn I did. Oh my god. Well, this sucks. Okay, I guess I didn't share it. Okay. Shit. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just like... Oh, yeah. Alinity. 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 I think I'm pronouncing that name correctly. But yeah, so that was when she threw the cat over her head, and then also and then spitting, and then plus also spitting vodka down a cat's or having a cat drink some vodka, which is dangerous. What the hell's wrong with you? So yeah, she did some no-nos and everything like that, and yeah, not a good call. But yet, PETA is still some animal rights activists are still getting involved. They want her off of they want her off of Twitch, which I can understand, because that's something that you just don't do. I I love cats, I love dogs and everything like that, but and then there was like one other chick. And then there was like, I think it was, I forgot who it was, but but yeah, she was like hitting her dog and everything like that. It was just a huge mess. But Twitter, not Twitter, but Twitch. You need to, you know, reevaluate your standards and practices. Like I once said before, does that ring a bell? You need to reevaluate your standards and practices because, everybody's, there's some people getting away with a lot of stuff, and you're trying to police stuff that, I mean, I can understand your intentions about some sex related content, showing up, which is why I don't, when if I'm playing GTA 5, I don't go to the strip clubs, or do I go to go to the strip club, or go to a place where I know there's going to be some topless women. I don't do that. So I understand your intentions, but let's look at this from a perspective here. And of course I wouldn't be playing any classic God of War games because and everything, but when somebody's doing something to another, doing something to an animal, that's that's where you need to draw the line and say, hey, listen, all right, we got to get ready because this is out of control. So Twitch, you need to reevaluate, as I said, your standards and practices, and allow Ninja to remove his channel from your platform because he's no longer with you on Twitch. No longer on your platform. He's with Mixer now. So let him do his own thing, because that's going to come back and it's going to come back and haunt you as well, but it's not going to make Ninja look any good too. Be professional and let him do what he needs to do, so that if you say you wish him, if you wish him the best of luck, then don't play the Godfather role and just be like, okay, we're going to make your life a living hell and everything, because that's what I'm not going to speculate or anything like that, but that's what it seemed like to me. If you're allowing that mess up to happen and put in, have some porn related content on, as a recommendation for on his channel, I mean, that's kind of like, that's kind of like a ballsy thing to do. I mean, really. I mean, so to me, it doesn't sound like you're that happy about him leaving. So you got to make up your mind whether you're for Ninja leaving. If you're happy that he's leaving or you're not happy. You can't say one thing and then do something completely different. That just don't work. Okay, because that makes you look bad. Just putting it out there. Okay. I love you guys at Twitch, but seriously, get your shit together. I mean, seriously. And I mean this out of respect. Not Dr. Disrespect. Just kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously, I mean this with all sincerity. Just this really, do the let him do what he needs to do, and not let him get rid of his channel. After all, it's his channel. I know that it's that once you're on Twitter, Twitch owns once you're on Twitch, it's Twitch's right to do whatever they want, do whatever they want within reason. But still, I mean, I can understand that, but let's just say if he wasn't making any revenue, like me, you would allow him to. You would allow him to go. It's like, oh, let him take him down, you know. But, you know, which is where I come from. It's like, you know, hey, I'm not making any. You know, look at me. I'm not making any money. Hello. I mean, Ninja's gone. Come on, let's talk dollars. I'm just saying. But all in seriousness, you know, just, you know, you know, get your act together. Okay. Love you. All right. Side eye. So, okay. All right. What else? What else are we going to talk about here? Okay, here we go. Okay. Does anybody care that Adam Duras cut his signature dreadlocks? No. Okay, moving on. Mr. Jones and me. Hey, let's talk about Conor McGregor. Well, he's not here to punch me in the face. So, a video appeared to show Conor McGregor punching an elderly man over an alleged whiskey dispute. Wow. So, a video from April 6 appears to show the MMA fighter throwing a punch at an elderly man in a Dublin bar over an alleged whiskey dispute. And this is coming from TMZ. TMZ! So, the incident happened on April 6th at the Marble Arch pub in Dublin. And Conor walked in, lined up cups for bar patrons, looking to buy a round of his proper 12 for everyone. The problem started when the guy opted out. Conor placed a cup in front of him not once but twice, and then the old guy still refused. Unclear if words were exchanged between them, but after Conor downed a shot with the other drinkers, he unexpectedly threw his notorious left fist right in the face of the old man who rejected the booze. Two people immediately grabbed McGregor and pulled him out of the bar, as expected. The violence was reported to cops, who announced back in April they'd open up an investigation. It's unclear that it's still active, but there are no reports Conor was ever charged, even though cops had reportedly seen the video. So perhaps the most odd thing of all coming out of this, the old pub patron who got socked in the face didn't even get knocked off of his stool. And I tend to agree with this statement. People are just tougher in Ireland, apparently. So the video is just the latest evidence of McGregor losing his cool and acting like a thug outside the octagon. He dodged felony charges in New York last year when he smashed a bus window with a dolly, injuring several UFC fighters on board the vehicle. Okay. And of course, we all know, a month before the Dublin incident, Conor smashed a phone out of a fan's hand in Miami. He was arrested for robbery and criminal mischief, but charges were eventually dropped, and he settled a civil suit with the victim. So no word. So TMZ reached out to McGregor's camp, but so far, no word back. They also reached out to Marble Arch Pub, and again, no. So yeah, Conor hasn't fought in the UFC since losing to Khabib. I'm not even gonna pronounce his last name, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Nurmagomedov. Okay. And UFC honcho Dana White told reporters Wednesday he expects talks for McGregor's next fight to begin shortly after Khabib and Dustin Poirier square off in Abu Dhabi next month. So, okay. Okie dokie. So yeah, what a tough old man too. But you know what? Hey, listen. Okay. You know, it's the man's right. If he didn't want to take a shot, you don't give him a shot of your right of your fist. I mean, seriously. Don't be an asshole. Which plainly you are. I don't give a shit. It's like, seriously, I could talk a lot of shit about Conor McGregor because look it. Number one, I don't like Conor McGregor. I don't. I'm not a fan. Really, I'm not a fan. Okay, if you're a fan of Conor McGregor, good for you. Bravo, good for you. But I'm not a fan. Okay? Plus also his behavior as of late makes me say, okay, yeah, I'm glad I'm not a fan, because you have to conduct yourself out of the limelight. There, you have to conduct yourself outside of whatever you're doing, whether you're a wrestler, whether you're an MMA, an ultimate fighter, or if you're a ball player, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what type of profession you're in, whether it's wrestling, fighting, boxing, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you have a reputation of being a good athlete, no matter what you do, you have to show some sort of respect outside of the while you're out in public. I know it's kind of different in wrestling, because if you're let's just say you're like the top heel in wrestling, in the WWE, you're like the top heel in the WWE, and you got this you're supposed to be this this heel and everything like that. But sometimes even the heels can have like have a good heart and everything, and like do stuff for charities and everything like that. Sometimes, but it is what it is. But still, I just don't like Conor McGregor because of his behavior outside. It's just like you don't if you don't want to take a picture or anything like that, stop being a jerk. Just stop, just don't be a jerk about it. And it's like, I'm sorry, I just don't want it, please don't take any pictures. I respect that you want to, I'm just, bad time, okay? Bad place at the wrong time. But, again, I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of Conor McGregor. I'm not. I mean, if you're a fan of Conor McGregor, I mean, I respect that and everything, but me, I'm just not one of those. I don't have the Wii anymore. Hey Jake, how are you? So yeah, I don't have. True, I don't have the Wii, and even if I did, I don't have the proper hookup to live stream. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Life's alright. Well, yeah, the Wii is okay, but I don't have it. That's why I made the Switch. I am a Wii boy. I just don't have it with me. I traded up. And of course, yeah, that'll be good content. I'm going to be experimenting with that. I am. I'm going to be experimenting with that because Mario Maker. I'm just saying. So, yeah. So. Yeah, I how you doing, Erica? Nice of you to jump on board. So yeah. But anyway, this is more of a talk. This is more of a talk show than. This is more of a talk show than. This is more of a talk show than actual live stream. That's why you see that cheesy graphic on the right there. See, I got to remember. I can't be pointing that way because I'm pointing out to the window, which is what I should be jumping out of right now because that joke sucked. Abort mission. Yes. So yeah, Conor McGregor, I mean, if he tried to do that to me, I would sit there and take it like that old man, and I said, okay, fine, you want me to take a shot of it, and then I'll just, I'll take a swig, and then I'll just Triple H spit it in his face. Or if I have a lighter, I'll just fireball it. I mean, really, it's just like, don't be an asshole. I mean, it was nice that you that you wanted to bring that in. But if somebody doesn't want to drink it, I mean, come on. What if he's driving home? You want him to drive home drunk? I mean, the fuck out of here. But still, props to that old guy who took his punch and not get seriously hurt. So that was really cool. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. So, R. Kelly Can't get enough of R. Kelly, can we? So, R. Kelly refuses the singer who was charged with 10 counts of aggravated. Talk much? Aggravated criminal sexual abuse failed to appear in court on Thursday, which is today. So, this is coming from the Chicago Sun-Times. Big shout out to Chicago. So, the R&B singer refused transport from federal lockup to Lexington Criminal Court building for the first hearing since he was indicted in federal courts in Chicago and New York. R. Kelly was a no-show for a court date that took at the Cook County Criminal Courthouse on Thursday, the first hearing on his pending sex crimes cases since he was taken into federal custody last month on conspiracy and racketeering charges filed by prosecutors in Chicago and New York. On a nearly monthly basis since he posted a bond on February on charges related to alleged sexual abuse of 4 victims in Cook County, Kelly has walked in and out of the Lexington. Here I am saying I am so sorry. Layton Criminal Court building for hearings in his case, usually wearing a suit, sunglasses, and trailed by a small entourage. Kelly, who was arrested July 11th on federal charges, has been held without bond since. Refused transport from downtown Metropolitan Correctional Center to Southwest Side Courthouse, Assistant State's Attorney said in court Thursday. Okay. I'm not going to the courthouse. Nobody can stop me. I'm just gonna stay here. And now Tom Dog is talking about me. And that's when I get pissed off. And then I pull out my gun. Oh my god. That never gets old. I mean, I'll get them. But so yeah. So yeah, also Whitney Cummings was made some news this past week. I think we'll finish with that. About a few days ago, and she tweeted out a few days ago, when a woman is in the public eye, is extorted, we have to spend time, money, and energy dealing with it, hiring lawyers and security experts, and living with a pit in our stomach about when and how we will be humiliated. Y'all can have my nipple, but not my time or money anymore. So yeah, apparently she posted on social media, it was an accidental nip slip. So yeah, she goes and says that in April she accidentally posted an Insta story that showed a nipple once she realized it, she deleted it. But people who saw the screen, some people took screenshots and are trying to get money from me. Some said they have offers to sell them. Some are asking money to not post the photo. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie. I seen the picture of Whitney Cummings on Instagram, and I gotta tell you, I mean, yeah, it's an accidental nip slip, but you know what? That's one hell of a nip slip. I mean, my God, she is so friggin'... I mean, I don't care. Whitney Cummings is so friggin' hot. I mean, really. She really is hot. And, you know, yeah, it was an accidental nip slip, but it was well worth watching for like a few seconds. It actually is amazing. And then now she posted it on Twitter, and I'm just, like, even more excited. I mean, Whitney Cummings, she is so friggin' hot. She really is. I don't care. I would definitely bang. You know, Whitney Cummings. I really would. I mean, she is so. I mean, god damn. her special on Netflix is actually also really cool, really funny too. So check it out. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely. Hey, before we call this a night, what do you say we have fun with the old Face app? We'll just do one. And I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. I think everybody knows exactly who I'm talking about. Conor McGregor! Like I said, what is he going to do to me? Okay? So there it is. There's a nice little picture of Conor McGregor. Kind of looks like a mugshot. But what do you say? We change it up a bit and make him look old. Conor McGregor as an old MMA fighter. Oh, man. Oh, man, am I going to get my ass kicked now. How dare you make fun of me? How dare you? I don't find that remotely funny. I don't know. That's my cheap celebrity impersonation of Conor McGregor. Not an actual celebrity. So it's a parody. Dust. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Really? What's Conor McGregor gonna do to me? Nothing. He ain't gonna do jack shit. Why? Because I'm not that popular. I'm not. If you don't believe me, just look at the subscription. I don't make PewDiePie money. I mean, if PewDiePie did a satire of this, like kind of like what I did on the bit here, did a bit like what I just did about Conor McGregor, he would get his ass kicked. I'm just saying, because everybody knows PewDiePie. PewDiePie. But I would probably change my tone if it happened to Logan Paul. Just saying. Ooh, what do you have against Logan Paul? Let's set the Wayback Machine to last year, shall we? Where I almost got a heart attack while doing a rant. I'm just putting it out there. My face was redder than that X. Anywho, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And thank you, Jake and Erica, for tuning in as well, too. And having some fun in the comments section. And like I said, I'm going to do some experimenting and do my best to play this. Anywho, so yeah, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below. Comment down below about what you think about Loot Crate and what I was talking about earlier in regards to them filing for bankruptcy. Especially if you used to subscribe to Loot Crate, feel free to tell us your side of the story. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And if you are new to this channel, show us some love. Show us some love and tell your friends about this asshole that you see on the screen. And do like everyone else that has subscribed to this channel, and that's face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all here again next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long. Peace!